Hello there, thank you for joining me. Here we are in a game called Tattoo Removal Simulator. No idea, found it on Steam, thought to myself, well, it might be worth having a go at that. So let's have a go, see what it's like. Start new. Oh. Use WASD to walk. Okay, we can look around. Oh, fans everywhere. Alright. We can walk. There's a whole world out there. Ooh. Oh, that's very pretty. Go to PC and start procedure. Alright. Press E. Adrian Brooks. Tattoo on right upper arm. Got it during a phase and now refer to it as the error. Please remove it before anyone else asks me what it means. I no longer know. Okay. Alright. Press the right mouse button to open the tools. Okay. Removal. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, look at this.
It's not gonna remove itself.
Alright, get in there, mate. Left mouse button to remove the tattoo.
Kinda smells like burnt toast.
Wow. Use tab to highlight tattoos and scars. Okay.
Laser me like one of your French girls.
Oh, I see. So if you just tap it, oh, it doesn't create so much of a scar. Okay. Q to enter closer view. Okay, here we go. A little bit of scarring there, mate.
I bet you've seen some wild ink in your time.
Yep, seen loads. Seen it all. Going anywhere nice on your holidays? Such a weird little game. Oh goodness, goes all the way under your arm, mate.
Man, this is weirdly relaxing.
You say so. I'm not feeling very relaxed. I'm having to zap your arm with a laser. It's not great fun. Still, you enjoy the scar?
I got this tat because it was either this or a tramp stamp. Lost a bet.
It's not something you want to be betting with, mate. I'm going to try avoid bets, especially ones like this. Anyway, viewer, I hope you're well. I hope you're having a lovely day. This guy's not.
Kinda smells like burnt toast.
It does smell like burnt toast, you're right. The skin being irreversibly damaged by this laser. Still. We're having fun, aren't we? Can I crouch? No.
I bet you've seen some wild ink in your time.
Change the record, mate. I've seen all sorts. Saw this really ugly face on the side of a bloke's arm once. Terrible. I'm nearly done, mate. Nearly done. Just gonna get in nice and close here.
Man, this is weirdly relaxing.
Isn't it just weirdly relaxing? There we go. Well, we've done that, mate. What do we want? spray.
Any day now.
Just going to remove these stars here, mate. Not sure how you managed to do that, but apparently it's a special tool we've got here.
You fall asleep?
No, I'm still here, mate. Still here. We're almost done. There we go. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Goodness me, that was tricky, wasn't it? I've never done anything like that before in my life. Still. Let's see what the next one is. Vanessa. Looking to remove large tattoo across my back, I've got another ink I'm keeping, so please be precise. Okay. Just want this one gone. Alright. Wow, which one we removing exactly? Across my back. I'd get rid of this one, to be honest. Travel for live well. Travel far, live well. Okay.
Let's move it along, yeah?
Alright, love. I don't know what we're doing. What am I actually doing? Is it this one?
Do you even want this job?
Not really. Seeing as someone's paying me for it, I'm going to crack on with it. Time waits for no one. Oh, it's not going to wait for you, love.
So is this where you pretend to be professional?
Yeah. Why would you have such a big thing put on your back if you decided to have a leg taken off later?
Excuse me, that hurt.
Well, I'm sorry.
My bad.
That doesn't smell FDA approved.
Who's FDA? What's that then? Is that like an American thing? Quite nice, are they? Should have kept it.
You didn't ruin everything. I'll give you that.
I'm trying here, love. I'm trying. It's not easy, you know.
I got it on a cruise. Huge mistake.
Was it really? Quite a nice tattoo. You can have a bit of scarring. That's alright. You're into that sort of thing.
Finally, some competency.
We're nearly done. There we go, my dear. Right, let's get some spray on there. There we go. Sorted. Thank you very much. Goodness, that was hard work. Good old lights though. Right, Malik. Oh dear. Requesting removal of facial tattoo is visually cool but professionally damaging. Keeping the rest of my tattoos. Just need this one off. Low pain. Okay, please be gentle. Alright, we'll have a go. Alrighty, matey. Sit still. When you say face, do you mean neck as well, or just face?
Is that burnt skin?
Yep,
Nah, that can't be it.
that's definitely what it is. You should also be wearing some sort of eyewear, Phil. quite a nice little tattoo too. Shame to remove it. Someone obviously worked really hard on getting that done. Have a look here.
Why this one? Just needed something to match my vibe. You know what I'm talking about.
No, not really. Put your nose down a bit, mate. I'm having trouble getting to it. There you go. We need to get rid of this bit as well. It's on your face, I suppose.
Man, this is low-key wild.
Just keep still, sir. Thank you. Otherwise it'll get really wild.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
That's good of you to say so, sir. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. I'm trying my best. I'm a professional, you know. Been doing this for at least 11 minutes now. Thank you very much. Right. Get some spray on there. Mine dries, sir. Excellent. There we go. Fantastic. We're doing really well, aren't we? Okay, who's next? Dakota. Need full tattoo removal. Got a lot over the years. None of them feel like me anymore. Ready to move on clean. Goodness. Okay. Wait for procedure
Thanks for
to
doing
start.
this.
No problem.
Alright, no worries.
So, is the prison paying you for this?
Not really. It's more of a volunteer program I pitched to them. They thought it would be good for their PR.
Oh, so you're here by choice.
Yeah, I figured it might help people who want a clean slate.
Nice. It's been a while since I've met a decent person in here.
Really?
Nah, just kidding. I don't think there's such a thing as truly evil person. Just lost, misguided.
Or unloved?
Yeah, that's probably the most common.
So what's the deal with this prison?
Well, it's mixed, but men and women are in separate wings.
Why's that?
It's supposed to help with rehabilitation, but they still don't want us too close, you know? Keeps things controlled.
Makes sense.
But we cross paths sometimes. It's not like we're living in the bubble. Anyway, is this gonna hurt?
How bad did it hurt when you got it?
Pretty bad.
Then multiply that by 4, maybe 5.
Now I regret asking.
Right, we waited. Thank goodness for that. You can start the procedure. Excellent. Let's get on with it. We've got all day, you know.
Oh, wow. I thought I was good with pain, but this is a new level. Can I talk while you're doing this, you know, like to distract myself?
Yeah, crack on.
Go for it.
All right. So, I want these gone because I'm planning to work with kids. As a swimming instructor. Can't exactly wear a swimsuit looking like this.
Kids? In here?
No. After I'm released.
That makes more sense.
This is an unusual prison, but no kids and no swimming pools.
You like swimming?
I love it. We had a pond at my foster parents' ranch, and I used to spend hours in the water. It was the only place I felt completely free. When I'm out of here, I want to help kids feel that way too.
That's a
Good
great
stuff.
goal.
Well done.
Thanks. I can't change the past, but these tattoos, they're just bad memories. Once they're gone, I can finally move on.
Fair
You
enough.
sound pretty determined.
I've spent enough time feeling sorry for myself. When I get out, I want to focus on helping people, building a life I'm proud of.
That's the
good.
spirit.
Well done.
You're probably wondering how I ended up here.
That's your story to share. Only if you want to.
Well, it's a pretty wild story.
I'm listening.
Well, like everyone in here, I'm innocent. Did nothing.
Of course.
Okay, not really. I'm no comedian, as you can tell. Especially while being tortured.
Sorry about that.
No.
Stop moving, that would be great.
Keep going. It's fine. Painful as hell, but fine.
All right.
So, I used to bartend at this little place out in the middle of nowhere. It was a rough crowd.
Stop moving your
Mostly
arm.
bikers. You know the type? Get drunk, start a fight, hug it out, and then buy each other drinks.
Sounds lively.
That's one word for it. Fights were half of the entertainment. Management didn't mind. Honestly, without the chaos, the place wouldn't have survived.
Where was it?
I'll zoom in a bit.
Middle of nowhere in dead-end
Stop
USA.
moving, love.
Good one.
One night, this guy comes in with a couple of friends, celebrating something. He wasn't like the usual crowd, you know? Clean cut, confident, and just different.
Sounds like trouble.
Oh, big trouble. But I didn't know that at the time. He left me a big tip and disappeared. For a whole month, I kept hoping he would come back.
Did he?
Eventually. And this time, I got brave, or stupid, depending on how you see it, and asked for his number.
Bold move.
Oh, dear.
Bold? Yeah. And embarrassing. I was blushing so hard, I probably looked like a neon sign.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
It did. We started dating. He was charming, sweet, a little too perfect, if I'm honest.
Too good to be true.
Exactly. But at the time, I didn't see it.
Goodness
I was
me,
lonely,
would you stay still,
desperate
please?
for something. Or someone. You know how they say, when you're wearing rose-colored glasses, red flags just look like flags.
That's a good one.
Yeah, well, I should have paid attention. He would always say, "You don't need anyone but me." At the time, I thought, that's so sweet. Now, I realize he was just cutting me off from everyone who might have told me I was making a mistake.
Oh dear,
That's pretty messed up.
doesn't sound very good.
He always knew just what to say to make me feel special. But there were little moments when I wondered if he was just saying what I wanted to hear. He invited me to his place after a couple of months.
Did he ever tell you to stay still?
And wow, his house was incredible.
Like fancy?
Way beyond fancy. He had 7 vintage motorcycles in his living room.
Please, love,
7!
just keep your
Who
arm
even
still.
does that?
Sounds more like a museum than a house.
Exactly. One of them was a 1969 Electra Glide that used to belong to Marlon Brando.
Okay, that's
Who?
pretty badass.
It was. But it didn't feel like a home. It felt calculated. Like everything about him.
So when did things go south?
Not right away. He asked me to join him and some friends for a job.
Let me guess. Something illegal.
He wanted me to help them rob a jewelry store.
And you said no.
At first, it felt ridiculous, you know? I was a bartender, not some master criminal. But then, things went downhill.
What happened?
One of those lively bar fights turned ugly. A guy ended up in the hospital, and the bar got shut down. It wasn't even my fault, but I lost my job.
That's rough.
Yeah. I tried to find work, but in a town like this, not much out there for someone like me.
Right.
Bills were piling up, and Jack,
Goodness.
he had this way of making everything sound easy. He told me I'd just drive the getaway bike. He kept saying it was the only way out, that I could finally have something better than that damn bar.
And you believed him.
I wanted to. I was desperate. So, when he asked again, I said yes.
Oh dear. Oh, that's it. We're done. That was fun, wasn't it? Well, thank you ever so much for joining me. I really do appreciate this. It's quite a little game. It's slightly different. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there then. See you soon. Thank you ever so much. Bye.